Hi Scorpio, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Scorpio, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week this week, you have from the Human Design Oracle deck, the Gate 5 and Patience. I love this card because of the message, right? So what this card actually talks about is the fact that the frog waits on the lily, right? It will wait for as long as it needs to. And this is, yes, it's about patience, but it's also about the knowledge that whatever you need is already on its way. Even if you can't see it, even if you don't understand the divine or the universal mechanics, you know on a deep level that you've never been left without before, and you won't be going forward. So this week, in all of these sectors of your life, you're being reminded, just like the frog, right? I know a meal is going to come. I know a fly or something is going to come past that I can, you know, right? So the same goes with you. Whatever you need is already on its way to you. You just have to now find a way to sit in that energy of patience. If you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button. For your actions and options this week, you have the Star card, right? Coupled with the Patience card and the message that I talked about with that, this is beautiful because it suggests that that patience, that waiting, that stillness, that moment of doing the right thing or staying the course is about to pay off, especially because the Star card shows up for you in your actions and options. For those of you that are thinking about doing something with the digital sphere, releasing something out into the world, sharing something with people, I love this for you. What I will also say to you as well is this card has far-reaching ripples. And so whatever you set into motion this week or start to move towards in earnest is very likely to start shaping up in ways that seem synchronous or ways that seem to just bring you exactly what you needed. And it's like, wow, okay, I knew it would happen. I just didn't realize it would be this powerful this quickly. So, you know, keep that in mind. Lovely. For your communications and conversations, you have the Three of Pentacles. Anywhere where you're thinking about studying an online course, presenting an online course, creating an online course, this would be a great week to put that into motion behind the scenes. Remember, Mercury is retrograde, so you just want to keep that in as a thought process. Now, the Three of Pentacles, when it comes to communications, could see you having a lot of conversations this week that are extremely enlightening. Some of them may make you feel like you're a little bit out of your depth, or maybe you're like, well, okay, I hear you, but I'm not sure I want to take that on board, and that's fine. You don't have to take all of it on board, but if you know it's good information, take it, all right? Now, for those of you that are work for somebody else, I mean, it's right under that Patience card. This week, you might find that there's something that you know how to do better than your boss, and you could be sat there sort of, you know, with itchy thumbs, like, I just want to say something. I just want to do this because it's painful to watch. It's kind of like it's like a piano teacher teaching, you know, a young child to play piano. Well, maybe that's a bad example, but, you know, there's probably moments where they listen to what's being played and it's like, oh my gosh, my soul is dying. I am dead inside right now, right? And then eventually, obviously, they pick up steam. You might spot something this week that a team member, a colleague, for me, it does feel like it's going to be a boss though. You could be looking at them like, you are a bumbling fucking idiot and this is painful to watch. Please just ask me how to do this, or let me do it so that I can do it the right way. It's not for you to judge, it's just for you to help. So keep that in mind. I think that's as much as I'm going to say on that front. When it comes to those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, I would this week consider that there is stuff that you don't know. Something that I heard on a video just recently that really struck a chord with me. Be prepared, Scorpio, to be the dumbest person in the room, and be okay with that. You don't always have to have the answer. So it's different, right? For those of you that are employed, you could be the smartest person in the room that's like, oh my God, please just let me help you. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, if you're having a meeting this week, what you need is making its way to you. But you're going to have to exercise that patience to kind of sit with it and say, okay, I understand that, and you know what? I don't know what I'm doing here. Maybe I am out of my depth. Maybe this isn't my forte. That doesn't mean anything. It means that you're willing to learn. It means that there is something new for you to learn. And if you can get out of your own way and not have an ego about it, you could really get some advancement done, which I think is great. For those of you that are retired or no longer working, what are you ready to go back to school with? If you're thinking about studying a correspondence course, taking an online course or a digital course of some sort, this would be a really great week to think about it. For your love and relations, you've got the Nine of Cups. Relationships, partnerships, love, connections, especially with the Star card. This is a newfound sense of closeness and connection with your partner, which is beautiful. It is also an understanding for those of you that are single that maybe, just maybe, not all internet dating is a sham or a farce, or people that are just out for one thing. That some real connections may come along. With that patience card there, this suggests to me, for those of you that have been waiting for anyone at least half decent to show up, this could be that week, right? Which is great. And there's definitely a meeting of minds here, because you've got that Three of Pentacles. For your money and materials, you have the Lovers card. Big week, right? Really big week. So for those of you, when it comes to your money, resources, etc., it could be through people that you know this week. It could be through a partner's in-laws. It could be through a friend's partner, a friend's husband, a friend's wife, etc., that your advancement comes along. Now, when it comes to your finances and your money, partnerships, collaborations, and connections could be where you find them. But more importantly, it's going to be, I think, a week where you really get to make a decision on where you are best served and where you are getting what you truly feel you're worth, whatever you do for work, whatever sector. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, it's Gemini rule. This is your arms, your hands, your fingers, all of your digits. So look out for the upper extremities. And then when it comes to your home and environment, I mean, this is just really a very loving, content vibe. And interesting, because I think Venus is currently in your sign. So you might be feeling that on a much deeper level this week. All right, which, you know, I'll take it. I'm not Scorpio, but all right. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.